Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Starting off the watch list strong, looking at Nvidia. Nvidia has pushed up from the lows of 299 to 419, and it is finding some type of support at 371. We're going to keep this on the watch list just because anytime a stock makes a major move like this uptrend over here and start going sideways, it's either going to make a major move to the upside or the downside, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later. So looking at over here, we can see that we have a common resistance around 402. We need to break 402 before we could go to 419. And to the downside, we need to break at least 385. Then we can start going to 374. 374 is the 1-year EMA, basically this blue line on the 1-year time frame, which is going to be a major trend change. Anytime this blue line is violated on any chart, it's going to be a major trend change. So but especially on those larger time frames like that 1 year. So watch for the break of that 386, and we could start going to 375 to the downside. Right. Next, but not least, right? Next, but we're going to speak about Shopify. Shopify basically had a nice push up for earnings, and it's been going sideways ever since. So Shopify earnings was in May. We're now in basically June. So definitely want to see what's going to overall happen with Shopify. Shopify needs us to hold above $60 before she could push up towards 65 up here to the upside. To the downside, watch for 58. Then we start going 57. Maybe we getting down towards these 55. But Shopify is on the watch list as well. Next one we're going to talk about is Meta. Meta was on a power trip, basically going from a super low amount, 88 to 276. Meta may be one of the strongest stocks so far this year. Looking at Meta over here, we need to hold above 264 before we can start going to 276. And then to the downside, I believe we need to break the support over here at 259, and we can start going down towards this 250 level, right? So 259 down towards 250. Make sure you guys set your alerts. This way you guys know, hey, if the stock is breaking these highs or lows or not, that you guys are alerted. Right now, the MACD is crossed out. RSI is basically getting close to being oversold, but she's still trending below this EMA line over here, which could possibly push the stock down lower. So keep Meta on the watch list. It does look like it's struggling with the upside. You guys can see over here, we have this green candle rejected, and we're holding below this EMA line, which could ultimately push towards the downside. So let's see what happens. Keep Meta on the watch list. We're going to talk about SPY. Let's look at SPY over here. SPY has been on an uptrend as well. Make sure you guys keep SPY on the watch list. We spoke about it, that SPY, when it was over here on the 414 levels, that it looks like it wanted to gap back up towards that 431. And look where we are today. We're at 430, basically, right? We're at 429. So make sure you guys keep SPY on the watch list. SPY is at 429. This could be a possible rejection zone just because we rejected that 431 before and it led to a major drop? Or do you guys think the market is bullish enough to push through this 431? That's where you guys want to see if we push through 431 and start to hold above 431 and 73 cents. Once we start to hold above that, then we could possibly start going higher, right? So make sure you guys keep that in your watch list. I think that's the all-time high. Nope, 431, and then we could possibly go higher from there. We could start going to the 450s, go to the 479s. I have to jump over towards the 5-year chart. Forgot SPY used to trade at 479, right? So definitely want to watch to see what happens. And looking at this 5 here, you guys could kind of see what happened, right? SPY was trading at 479. It started to hold above the 5-year SMA, which held as support, and we're trying to trend back up towards 479. Do you think we're going to get there? Comment below. It's always good to basically, when in doubt, zoom out. So jumping over towards today, let's see if SPY holds above this 430 level. If not, the RSI is a little bit more on the overbought side. And just like if you're out there running on the street trying to lose weight or anything like that, you're going to want to take a break and get some water, right? Same thing with the stock market, same thing with the stock, right? It's getting overbought. So don't be shocked if we get any type of pullback. Watch for the break below 427, and then we could start possibly going lower and start going down towards these 425s, maybe even retest that 423 over here. Now, last but not least, we're going to talk about Tesla. Tesla has basically been on an absolute monster move. I think it's up over $25 from yesterday. Tesla's making deals with everybody. They made a deal with Ford. Now, Ford's going to be using Tesla tech on their vehicles, and now they made a deal with GM, and GM is going to start using Tesla tech on their vehicles. So what does that mean for Tesla? Tesla's value and basically its overall basically stance in the EV market is actually a lot higher right now. So Tesla has been making these moves overbought, just running overbought. You guys can see it went from the low of 152 from 2 months ago to now it's at 253 and climbing higher. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think the Tesla run is getting overbought? Do you guys think that it's going to basically pull back? Overall, there's always a room for a fresh position. Remember, if the RSI is in the red, it can continue. As soon as it comes out of this red zone, if you guys look at the past, as soon as we come out that red zone, the stock starts to pull back, right? Don't just take my word for it. Just look at the stock, right? As soon as we come out that red zone on the RSI, stock starts to pull back. So we're still in the red zone. She can still continue, which is crazy to say, right? Right now, Tesla's at 250. I think pre-market high. Let's go to the 1 minute. Pre-market high is 250 and 69 cents. She's still pushing right now. So these numbers are going to change. Make sure you guys check your charts when you guys get them. But watch for the break above 251, and then we can start going towards. If you have to look all the way back in 2022, right? Last time she was at these levels. She needs to break 251, and then we scroll all the way back. Once she breaks that 251, which is like around here, the next possible major resistance level is around that 260 level. So let's see what happens. Does Tesla have the smoke? Does Tesla have the strength to do it? Looking at the 1 year is overbought as well. She's holding above, she's giving signs of bullishness. She's holding above the 1 year EMA. She's holding above the 180-day EMA, the 20-day EMA. So we got to see if this trend is going to continue. Anytime these EMAs are violated, especially the 20-day or the 180-day, we could possibly look for a possible reversal. So watch for the break of 244, then we could start going a lot lower, right? Once we start to break 244, that's going to be the 20-day trade line being violated. But the main trade line you guys want to see violated is the 180-day. Once we start to violate the 180-day, which is sitting around 239, then we can start going down towards the 230s, maybe even hit the 220s, right? So let's see what happens. Overall, set your alerts. This is probably going to be the main watch for today, especially today, because it's same day expiration day. Make sure you guys practice caution, use a stop loss, and practice good risk management, and don't force into any trades, all right? So that's going to be it. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Leave a like and comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.